it's the deadline day. So I wanted to talk about the transfers in the evening, but after that, a lot of things have already happened. So we will be talking about it. But yeah, let's see. As I always say, my stream starts slowly. If people joins in, I'm more than happy. If they're not, I will keep on doing what I love to do and just to share my views, share my opinion, share my thoughts about everything that's going around with the transfers at this point of time. So hello Nujbhai, welcome to the stream. As I said, we will be talking. United are not doing enough. United are not doing enough in the transfer window, but there are other clubs who has made wonderful moves. We will be talking about everything at this point of time. So as I said, it's going to carry on. Most probably till the transfer window gets over. Depends on the incomings, not at our club obviously, but even the recent moves that other clubs are making. So hello Amit bhai, welcome to the stream. The moment the stream starts, the first thing I do is go on Fabrizio's page, because he is the transfer god. He is the transfer god. I am fine, Amit bhai. How are you? So everything that happens, everything that goes through. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Everything that goes through Romano at this point of time. We all know how good he is with his job. So not all the people are on Twitter, and he is a busy man. He cannot cover everything. So at this point of time, we are just going to talk about all the signings that's happening around the world in the Premier League as well as few other clubs. But yeah, as I said, you can share the link with everyone. Any late United signings, Himit? I don't think so. Hello Sumit bhai, lots of love from Delhi. I am from Delhi as well, so good to see you out here. Aman bhai, we are not getting anyone. We are not getting anyone. There is absolutely no hope. No hope. I got it printed. Himit bhai, the background is printed. It's the entire poster. There's no software, nothing. It's just a poster with United at one side. So that's how it is at this point of time. So first thing that has happened, after my last stream, the things that has already happened is Ndombele is off to Lyon, and Dele Alli, Dele Alli is off to Everton. Kshitij bhai, most probably, the transfer window will be getting over at 4:30 a.m. So you never know. There are a lot of things to talk about, lot of things to cover. It's going to be a hard night for me, but it's something that I'm looking forward to. It's the first time I am streaming the transfer window. My channel is just 7-8 months old. So if you are here for the first time, show your love for the channel, share, subscribe, and turn on the notifications, which I always say. Yeah, Donny and Ali, they have signed for Everton. Wherever we saying watch us go for Dembele, I don't see us going for Dembele. I think it's too late. I think it's too late. Sumit bhai saying, brother, our midfield looks weird. Whole world knows why board is not even trying. Sumit bhai, they are waiting for the new manager to come in, and the biggest trouble is if we don't qualify for the Champions League in the upcoming season, whoever is coming in, they won't be able to bring in quality players, the world class players which we really want. So how our board reacts, how they think is absolutely, you know, laughable, you can say. Aman Bhai is saying surely Lampard will surely get best out of VDB. Hopefully, Aman Bhai. Chiti says Chelsea leading for Dembele. I think there was talks between Dembele and Raj and PSG, but that move has gone out of the window. So we will just wait and watch and see how things go at this point of time. So it's going to be a long night, as I said, guys. A lot of things to talk about. Regardless, it's a transfer deadline stream. So regardless of any club you are, if you are here for the first time, if you want to talk about any transfer move, this is a United-based channel, but if you want to talk about any transfer news at this point of time, you can do that. Lingard is not going. Manbhai. Now that Greenwood is gone, Ahmad is gone, I think he will end up staying for at least 5-6, till the summer. So let's see how that goes. Vaibhav says plan is clear, Rice Alanan in the summer, and it's going to be an absolute bogus plan, Vaibhav. Absolutely bogus plan. We won't be able to sign Haaland, and we might even miss out on Rice, because those two are going to cost 175 million. More than, not even 175, around 200 million. Add Raiola's fees. So Himit says Newcastle building a strong team ambitious. They're just trying to make sure that they are in the Premier League for the next season, Himit bhai. They are thinking of nothing else at this point of time but just survival. They will do anything they can to survive till the next season. But versus Donny getting benched for Ali, I don't think so. I think Everton has definitely given him assurance that he will be playing. Otherwise, he would have gone for Crystal Palace, I think. He says Henderson should have gone on loan. He might even leave. He might leave. He might leave because there are reports, there are rumors that Newcastle are interested. So let's see. Top four is going to take some taking, to be very honest. Anuj bhai, we have talked about all the transfer details before as well, but at this point of time, it definitely look in trouble. Aditya says Newcastle submit offer for Lingard. I think it's the clause, it's the survival clause that we want that's going to make it difficult, that move to happen. So let's see how that goes. I will be typing the news that has already gone through. Alright, so Sumit bhai is asking, will Arsenal keep benching Oba? Oba is already in Barcelona, Sumit bhai. He is already in Barcelona. Barcelona is trying to get rid of Dembele so that they can sign Aubameyang. So it's a complicated situation at this point of time. Tottenham's business is surprising everyone. They are trying for top four. They have taken out certain players. They have brought in few players. So, it can either take them to top four or it, completely backfires. So let's see. Hello Marlene, welcome to the stream. Alright, so the latest news that's coming in is from Ajax. Tagliafico is going to stay with Ajax. Barcelona wanted him on loan, but Ajax was not willing to let him go on loan. They wanted a permanent transfer, so he's staying. Alright, so West Ham as well as Newcastle are pushing for Lingard. It's the final few hours, if you look at the clock, 6 hours for the deadline to go. 6 hours, and they are trying, Newcastle as well as West Ham, they are trying for Jesse Lingard. So let's see how that goes. All right, so we will also be talking about Kulusevski, the deal for Kulusevski. So it includes 10 million loan fee for 1 year and a half loan, obligation to buy for 35 million under certain conditions, UCL appearances, buy option clause available for 35 million. So 35 million to be paid, in 5 installments. So I think that's a good deal. That's a good deal for Tottenham. Chirag Bhai saying Amar should have been kept. Chirag Bhai, no one was knowing the situation with Mason Greenwood, so it just came out of the blue. No one was expecting it. So at this point of time, we are definitely an injury away from crisis. You can definitely say that on the right hand side, we are left with Sancho. On the left, we still have Rashford and Elanga. So how we manage this? How we manage this is going to be a huge task. Sumit bhai, I think top four will be difficult for us. The way oppositions are getting ready. Definitely Sumit bhai. It's going to be a task. I have said that before. Yeah, Hemit bhai, we did sign Nikalo on the last hour, and definitely the last few minutes, the last half an hour basically is absolutely mayhem in any transfer window, and it's the winter one. Many clubs already done with their business. That includes United as well in terms of not buying anyone. So let's see how that goes. Bentoncourt guys, Bentoncourt has already joined Tottenham as well. So as I said, I will be keep on posting the news that's coming in. Bentoncourt and Kulusevski to Tottenham is done. Alright, so Newcastle we're looking after Hugo Ekitike, and he won't be joining Newcastle now. He will stay at till the end of the season with Reims. So let's see how that goes. In the meanwhile, Bournemouth have signed Nat Phillips from Liverpool on loan till the end of the season. So that's a good move. That's a quality move for a championship team, to be honest. Leon is not. Leon is not going to pay. They just wanted him till the end of the season on loan. They have got him on loan. So guys, Ndombele to Leon is done on loan till the end of the season. So Sumit bhai saying United should have let Phil Jones leave. Phil Jones is on the market. United is willing to let him go, but Phil Jones is not comfortable in moving to France. It's Phil Jones' decision. He is not willing to move to France. So United has given the green signal. United wanted him to go to Bordeaux, but he is not going, and he is, willing to stay over here. So Chirag is saying if we didn't know about Mason, then we should have kept Lingard. Lingard is going to stay, Chirag bhai, and as we all know that we were banking on Sancho and Greenwood, but now Lingard might stay. He might be of help. So let's see how that goes. Rambai says we should let Lingard and Henderson to leave on loan. That's what everyone wants at this point of time, Rambai. But the problem with Lingard's deal is the clause, the survival clause that we want, and the problem with Henderson is, we might look for a fee over there. So there are two complicated situations at this point of time. Very complicated in terms of what the club want and what the players want. So we will have to wait and watch for that. Zakaria to Juventus, we have already talked about it. Yes, says. Alright. Lingard is leaving here, might get an improved offer from West Ham. Newcastle and West Ham both are interested. Yes. So let's see how that move goes. So Henderson, yeah, I am sure about it. I am very sure about it that Henderson won't happen. Especially on the last day, we will be left with just Heaton. So Yeah, he is good. He is an English international. He will go for easily around 35-40 million. So Rambai, Mejbri is definitely going to play a big role. Mejbri is definitely going to play a big role in the second half of the season. So, he now that he is back from AFCON, it's going to be massive. Hello Nikhil bhai, welcome to the stream. Sumit says, yeah, Sumit bhai, we might let him go. That totally depends. I think Newcastle looks likely the winner in terms of Lingard. Lingard might move to Newcastle. So let's see how that goes. All right, so guys, I was thinking that Deli Ali to uh, Tottenham is a loan deal, but it's a permanent deal. We don't know about the price yet, the fee, but it's a permanent deal. And Aaron Ramsey to Rangers till the summer is done. So I think that's a good move for Rangers. Ramsey can definitely improve what they are trying to do. Nikhil Bhai says great window for Newcastle and Everton. Shit for us, definitely. Yes, as we may sell to West Ham for them to sell us. Happen might not, yes, bhai. So let's see how that goes. Hello Neil, welcome to the stream and thanks a lot for joining. As I said, yeah, everything is fine, Neil. I hope you are fine as well. Nicholas says, what's happening with Calvin Phillips? West Ham going in. Might be a replacement for Rice in the summer. If West Ham are going in, so they are definitely looking for the replacement of Rice in the summer. Otherwise, they are also giving a new contract to Suchek. So makes sense. If they are looking at someone like him, so it can definitely be the replacement for Rice in the upcoming summer. Let's see how that goes. We will be keeping an eye out. As I said, there are still rumors, still gossip. So let's see how that goes. I will be talking about the transfers which has already taken place today. So let's see how that thing looks like. We obviously know about Weghorst to Burnley, Ericsson to Brentford, Alvarez to City, Bentancur to Tottenham, and Kulusevski to Tottenham. Dele Alli to Everton, Donny van de Beek to Everton on loan. So every club is signing left, right, and center, and United be like, let's wait for summer, and let the new manager come in, then we will talk about it. Himit says Aaron Ramsey. I think Rangers is a good move. Rangers is a good move for him, Himit Bhai, better than Burnley. Neil says, don't think we are signing anyone again left too late. Exactly, Neil. I was never assured. I was never even thinking about a signing in this window till from the time that the news was coming about a new manager in summer. So, Neil says with the Greenwood situation, Mejbri is definitely going to play a part. Neil, Mejbri is definitely going to play a part. It's all about how much game time he gets, but he is definitely going to get the game time. There is absolutely no doubt about that. So Everton, as much as I would have loved to see them relegate, it's not going to happen, Nikhil. We all know that. They might just survive because the other teams, when you look at the teams in the relegation, you look at Norwich, you look at Watford, you look at Burnley, these 3-4 teams, Newcastle will be fighting for their lives. They have made a lot of signings, but it takes time to, the signings to click. So let's see how that goes. Himit is asking what will happen to Greenwood. He will remain suspended till the investigation gets over, and the club has not provided anything. The club has not provided legal Greenwood is looking at it on his own. So you know, it's all in the police court. Whatever they are going to investigate and come up with. Nikhil, by the problem with Newcastle at this point of time is they have, the games. When you look at their games, remaining games, it's going to take a lot of effort in order to make sure that they are surviving. So it's going to the last day, last game day. Sorry guys. Neil says I don't think Lampard was a bad manager. I don't rate Lampard a lot, to be honest, Neil. But yeah, I don't think he's bad. He's not bad. As you said, Chelsea's job was just a bit too early for him. If you would have taken someone like Everton or someone like Crystal Palace or Aston Villa, just like Terry is doing at this point of time, that would have made much more sense. Signing of this transfer window, Tanmay Bhai, is Vlahovic to Juventus, without a doubt. Vlahovic to Juventus for me at this point of time is the signing of the season. It might change, but it's very unlikely that it's going to get surpassed. So at this point of time, the deal, you know, the the swift deal, they moved in and they got the job done. So Himit says, will Ojis turn the season around if he was given time? I think it was not about given time, to be honest. Himit bhai, it was more about what he was trying to do. He was not looking to change. He was doing the same thing week after week after week after week. And that's where everyone was fed up. You can lose games, you are not entitled to win every game, but if something is not working, at least try to change. It's not like you are playing world class football. So that's where the real problem was. That's where the real problem was. Pogba will be back after international break. He will be most probably playing in the FA Cup. Sumit bhai, Chirag bhai says Lampard for or Ole are good for Everton. Absolutely, absolutely, Chirag bhai, totally agreed. Saksham is saying great to see Ericsson back in the Premier League. Absolutely, jubilant, you can say, absolutely ecstatic. You know, it's good to see. It's good to see such a quality player back in Premier League. So, whether he is going to be making the difference that we are looking forward to is a totally different thing. But coming back from what he has gone through, it's good to see. It's good to see that he is making a comeback. Himit says last season hope came. I was not hopeful even that point of time, Himit, because City has games left in the tank, and with their squad, they were always going to be the favorites. Neil says looking forward to the cup match on Friday. I am looking forward to it as well, Neil, and I think after a very long time, we have got a favorable fixture in a cup game. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. Hello, Bhavesh bhai. Welcome to the stream. We will see. We will see that for sure, Himit bhai. We will see United winning the league again, but obviously it has to come. The effort should be from the top. Saksham bhai saying Nike suspend their partnership with Greenwood. It was about time. It was about time, Saksham bhai. They were looking at how things are going to happen, and looks like they have had enough. So let's see how that goes. Hello Alison, welcome to the stream. Chirag bhai says everyone know that we are a top CDM away from challenging for Top teams, exactly, Chirag bhai. Our board is one of the deluded, or most deluded. In in simple words, more deluded board you can say. So it's fine, it's fine. Srinidhi bhai, it's totally fine. No update, Srinidhi bhai. There is something regarding Newcastle and West Ham fighting for Jesse Lingard. So that's the only entertainment we are going to get. So all right. So Brandel joins Valencia on straight loan from Tottenham. Good move for Valencia, to be honest. Hello Nish bhai, welcome to the stream. They have a partnership, Himit bhai, Nike's athlete. Greenwood is Nike's athlete, so it's fine, Anish bhai. It's totally fine, guys. As I said, you can share the link, make sure that others join in as well. So hello Aman bhai, welcome to the stream. Sumit says true bro, Jagaria was very cheap and easy, still we missed him. The Sumit bhai, the thing is, this time, for a change, we are not linked with many players. We are not linked with many players. So you know MJ says new to football. Any tips to become pro fan and which clubs should I support? MJ, totally depends on what you are looking for in football. If you are just here for the time pass, just watch any game you want to. If you want to follow a team as a United fan, I will obviously say follow United. But if only you are very very you don't have any heart issues, so I will definitely ask you to follow United. Apart from that, if you are not, very strong enough, then as Chirag Bhai says, don't get into football, watch tennis. But MJ, jokes apart, there are a lot of clubs, just to make sure that you are not supporting the club for the glory. And if you want to be a fan, make sure that regardless of how they perform, you get behind the team. So, Section says cost of Zacaria's transfer was so less. Not per week section, but yeah, we are definitely looking for the summer window in order to make any transfer. Chirag bhai says, yeah, all right, he is replying to Nikhil bhai. All right. Yeah, that was one of the craziest transfers we made in terms of Ronaldo. The time we took, even with Donny's transfer, it was very swift. It happened very very quickly, so it was good to see, and that shows that if our club wants, they can definitely get the deal done. But most of the times they are busy sleeping or looking forward to from where they can get another sponsor. So as I said, guys, a marathon stream, regardless of whatever club or whatever team you are supporting. If you want to discuss about any signing at this point of time, feel free to join. Obviously, Chirag bhai, obviously. Exactly, Saksham. Totally. Sumit says it was the best and heartbreaking for me even. Exactly, it was up and down throughout. So Saksham has to, Newcastle have offered a loan deal with a bonus attached to that loan. Manchester United board is basically sleeping, and they are in no mood to do anything. So, Ajay bhai, can you share the source? Because as far as I can see, there is nothing from Onstein or Romano regarding Dembele. They have declined. Romano clearly said that we United are not going to move for Dembele. So exactly, Chirag bhai, I feel that way as well. that United are not willing to sign Dembele is just to make sure that PSG pays up, because they have their injury issues, they have their COVID issues as well. So, and PSG, French club, French player, you get a lot of money from other stuff as well. So, Ajay, I don't think United are going to move for Dembele. I think it's just for 5.5 hours to go for the closure of the window. So I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. Saksham, the Dembele news is coming from us Spanish. Exactly, exactly. Just like I thought, Saksham, by that when it's a player who is playing in Spain, it definitely those people. So tax thing is very different. Tax thing is very different, Himit bhai, from country to country. So let's see how that goes. Should United go for Herrera? Not in my opinion. You know, if we are so desperate, I think we should call back Garner rather than going for Herrera. No for me. No for me. What others think about it, they can talk about it. But in terms of Herrera, I think you know, and he has struggled with injuries. He has struggled with injuries with PSG. So for me, no Herrera. As I said, I also don't hope that happens. Useless signing. Exactly. Exactly, Ajay bhai, so we are getting off, the players. We are being offered the players, and all we are doing is just sleeping. We are more than happy in just sleeping. So expected it Saksham that United are, is not going to allow Lingard to move to West Ham. Neil says if Lingard wanted out so much, he should have buy out his contract. Exactly, Neil. Just 6 months left, so I don't know what else to think of. Alison says Christian Eriksen signed for Brentford. United could have got him low. Yeah, it's a free transfer. I won't have have any problem with Christian Eriksen coming in now that Donny is gone. So recall Pelestri. He is not going to make it out here. Himit bhai, Pelestri, as much talent he has at this point of time, he might be a great player in future, but I think United is just a level ahead for him at this point of time. He can do wonders for any mid-level teams, but for United, I think he needs to improve. So very lousy board, Ajay bhai. The world knows that United's board is probably the lousiest board in the entire world at this point of time. Shishir is saying, I think United should sell Mata. That will be done in summer, Shishir bhai. Now that we have already let go of Donny, I don't think Mata is going anywhere till summer. And I think in summer there will be a mass exodus in terms of the players who are going to leave our club. And we will also be keeping an eye on the the Champions League scenario. If Champions League is not there, I think it's going to be a huge problem for us. Arun Bhai is saying United are in talks now. United will keep on talking. Arun Bhai, yeah, we are great talkers. We are just impeccable talkers. We talk about everything. We end up doing nothing. That's Manchester United for you. They will be going. I won't mind Matic over here for next 6 months if Gardner is coming back next season. But yeah, Mata will definitely be gone. Monitoring FC and Waiting FC, Summer FC. We have lot of names. Apart from signing FC, we do everything. Apart from signing the players, we do everything. So exactly, Saksham bhai. We have lot of names. Apart from signing, we do absolutely everything, as I said. So keeping an eye, everything on the Twitter feed, Romano's Twitter feed, Sky Sports Twitter feed, as well as BBC's Twitter feed. I am also keeping an eye on Onstein. So It's going to be a busy night. It's going to be a sleepless night, trying to cover as much as I can, but you know, you never know. It's going to be very, very. All right, so Aubameyang to Barcelona is off, according to Einstein, and he was just coming back from a family holiday, so it's gone. It's gone. Welcome Nova, welcome to the stream. Ajay Bhai says he was ignored if we don't get exactly. I don't see Bruno going anywhere. Bruno is not going anywhere, Ajay Bhai. And Ronaldo might leave, so I am not bothered about Ronaldo, to be honest. My thoughts on Phil Jones refusing transfer move to Bordeaux. I think he just wants to eat for free. That's my exact thoughts, to be honest, Anish Bhai. Obviously, Saksham Bhai Laporta will definitely say that. Obviously, he's not going to come out and say that, oh, we don't have any options left now. So, obviously, it's going to be. Sandeep Bhai, no good news. No good news. Uh, Lingard might leave, and Donny has already gone. Martial is already gone. So, it's all about Lingard or nothing for us in this window. So, Neil says, I have the feeling Donny is loaned because Ten Hag will be the next manager. Ten Hag or Poch, Donny is going to play Neil. Donny is definitely going to play. Chirag says, both Ten Hag and Pogba fancy a midfielder like Donny. Exactly. Pogba is, going 99% in my opinion. So, let's see. Kamara, not happening. Sandeep Bhai, absolutely no news about Kamara. We might shock everyone and try to go for Dembele in the last few hours, but apart from that, I don't see anything happening. Guys, as I said, it's the transfer window stream. So regardless of whichever club you follow at this point of time, if you have anything to talk about, feel free to come in the comment section and talk about it. Henderson is staying by the looks of it, Shishir. Shiraj Bhai is saying we are signing no one. Absolutely. We are not signing not anyone. Nobody is asking who will replace Ronaldo in 1 or 2 years. We always keep on looking for replacement. At this point of time, I really, really think that, with Greenwood out of the picture for now, someone like McNeil, he will definitely be getting more chances. If you think we can get Harry Kane for 60-70 million, Chirag, that's, hilarious, to be honest. Levy is not going to budge. Now that he got Conte, he is definitely going to make sure that he stays. So I am not worried about Pogba Nova. He stays, he goes, not much of a difference, to be honest. Barcelona has cancelled Aubameyang's medical. Oh boy. Aubameyang has become a joke of late, so. They might ask Arsenal for equipment's money, they are in such a mess. Sumit Bhai is saying Henderson should not be too much angry the way. Because Henderson is not Phil Jones, Sumit Bhai. Henderson is not Phil Jones who is willing to stay on bench and on money. He wants to prove himself, he wants to play week in, week out, and that's ambition. So if he wants to leave, fair enough. If we can loan him out, that's fine. If we can sell him, make sure that we are putting the buyback clause, because this guy is going to be a superstar in future for sure. I says Barcelona are a bigger joke than Auba, to be honest. Exactly, Chirag Bhai. They are a laughing stock at this point of time. Not sure about Shoretire, Shishir Bhai, but Hannibal is definitely going to play a lot of games, in my opinion. Anish Bhai says Barca sold all their equipments to buy Torres. Section says Luis Diaz to Liverpool is a very good signing. Luis Diaz, at this point of time, just because Liverpool has signed him, everyone is losing their minds. So let's see. I have seen him in the Copa America. I have seen him for Porto for few games as well. So the thing with Liverpool, the thing with Klopp is whichever players trouble Liverpool in their game, Klopp is like, all right, let's sign him. That's what happened with Minamino as well. Minamino totally destroyed Liverpool in their Champions League game. So they ended up signing him. Didn't work out. So let's see. All right. So Shishir Bhai has shared the official Nike statement. We have suspended our relationship with Mason Greenwood. We are deeply concerned by the disturbing allegations and will continue to closely monitor the situation. Good decision by Nike. Obviously, you don't want to harm your brand. So exactly, Anish bhai, exactly. Guys, as I said, you can keep on sharing the stream. Make sure that others join in as well. So absolutely, we want Glazers out, Arun Bhaiya. We want Glazers out. Jota was always a good player, Saksham bhai. Jota was always a star with Wolves as well. So it's not like, he has made him turned him into a world beater. And obviously, few players gets into the system instantly. Jota is an absolutely brilliant player. You don't play for Portugal if you are not good enough. So yeah, they are definitely looking forward. They are definitely looking forward. Hello Praveen Bhaiya, welcome to the stream. Step up definitely. When you have a manager of Klopp's caliber, obviously you are going to improve. Any transfer news, Praveen Bhaiya? No. In terms of United, no. Apart from United, there are a lot of things to talk about. Nikhil Bhai is asking, which club do you genuinely enjoy watching without favoring it like a neutral? Like a neutral. I don't think I enjoy anyone's game, as a neutral, to be honest, Nikhil Bhai. To be very honest, I don't think I enjoy anything being a neutral fan. Yeah, everyone was making noise about United signing, Alvarez, but we all know how that happened. So Shishir is asking, will United try for Haaland in summer? I think we will definitely try, but in my opinion, that's not going to happen. He is, he is Madrid bound, in my opinion. Exactly, expected Praveen Bhaiya. Buying Haaland will be logical, not illogical, Blue Boy. It won't be logical, but yeah, I don't see that happening, to be honest, in reality. Now that Madrid is there and our relationship with Raiola, so should have an Internet Explorer. Nice one. I had a feeling, Saksham bhai, that Bhagwan might end up staying at United. So end up staying at Spurs. So yeah, almost done, Nikhil bhai. Mbappe to Madrid is almost done, guys. As a free agent, do you know the fee? Do you know the salary that he is going to receive? Anyone have any idea about the salary that Mbappe is going to receive? Any guesses? Any guesses on the salary part? 50 million says Nova. 1 million per week. Guys, Nova cracked it up straight away. It was, the news that's coming in is he is going to earn 50 million per season. 50 million per season. Definitely it's going to be, I think 50 million per season, Anish bhai, not week. 50 million per season is the salary for Mbappe. And as Chirag bhai said, this is for me, guys, for me, PSG keeping Mbappe is the, worst thing. The second worst thing is Tottenham keeping Kane. Imagine getting 160 million for a 29-year-old striker, and they could have done wonders. But as I said, this topples everything. Keeping Mbappe in order to make him sign a new deal, and now that he is going out on a free transfer, you spent 166 million on a player, on a youngster, and now they are, going to lose him for free. That's going to be a massive dent. सही में अनीश भाई, ऑब्वियसली 50 मिलियन एक हफ्ते के थोड़ी देने वाला है कोई. I hope they get screwed. Chirag bhai. Hello Pranav bhai, welcome to the stream. Guys, keep liking the stream so that others can, get the recommendations as well. I am already, on 23 likes. So make sure you are liking the stream, sharing the stream. Others should come and join as well. It's going to keep on going. It's the deadline day, so I intend on keep on going this as long as I can. So let's see how that goes. Exactly, Saksham bhai, exactly. Madrid, Madrid makes sensible decisions, Nova. They make sensible decisions, and that's why they have been at the dominating best for so long. I don't think so, Shishir bhai, it's not going to affect, Donny's game time. And since Donny is on loan, it totally depends on how Lampard is seeing this team. I think at Everton, Donny is going to play as the number 10. So let's see how that goes. Exactly, Chirag bhai, that's how inflated the market is at this point of time. Yeah, Pranav, we have, we signed Mata, we played him on right wing. Now we know why we used to play him on right wing. Now that we are short on right wingers, it's high time for Mata to come and show his magic. So, when we talk about it as United fans, we can laugh, have some banter. But, as long as he is here, he's our player. He has done great things for the club. And to be honest, he was ruined in terms of his positioning, but brilliant professional. And obviously, would love to see Mata come back and join us in any capacity. Elanga will be on the left. Blue boy Elanga will be on the left. Alison says Newcastle and West Ham fighting for Lingard. I think there is going to be just one winner in that fight, and that's going to be Newcastle. Lo Celso to Villarreal is done. Here we go. As not my words. Don't put a strike on my channel, Romano. Here we go is your patent thing. So no idea what to say about that, Chirag, but to be very honest. Same here, Pranav bhai, every United fan is feeling the same way. Every United fan, it's like, we keep our hand on our faces and we just, cry within. So we are used to it. As United fans, we are used to it. Shiraj says, imagine the scenes if Don is on bench again with Everton. I think that will definitely lead to a brawl for sure. That was a great day, Alison. That was a great day. Saksham, I know, Greenwood's case is, baffling, extraordinary. It hurts. It makes me angry. I think it makes all the United fans angry. So don't know what to say about that. FFP is out of the window, Shishir bhai. FFP is out of the window. And when you look at the moves for Newcastle, obviously a club like Newcastle, when you have so much money coming in from the owners, obviously you can spend around 100 million in a window. And when you look at the signings, they are making huge signings. Trippier for 12, 33 million pounds for Gumares. They got Wood for 20 or 25 million, so that's 70 million. They have signed Target, the fee, I don't know, I guess it's 20 million. So I think it's around 125 million, which a Premier League club can definitely spend. And Newcastle have a huge fan base, huge fan base in England at least. So money is not a problem for them anymore. So exactly, Alison, no comments. Pranav, yeah, we are looking to sign. Even if we sign them, I think that's going to be on the loan, guys. We are not going to pay any fee. Our owners are not willing to pay 5 million. Our board is not willing to pay 5 million for someone like Zakaria. What do you expect? They are going to pay 30 million for Dembele. It's laughable. So आधी टीम बना ली श्रीराज भाई, आधी टीम बना ली, बट अब क्लिक करे तब तो टीम तो बना लो, 20 प्लेयर ले आओ यार एक विंडो में, क्लिक करे तब तो। याद नहीं है, टॉटनम ऑल्सो साइन 6-7 प्लेयर्स इन द विंडो, उसमें से एक चला बस, एरिक्सन। Exactly, Saksham. They are not bothered. Bluebird says, I think Manchester United are waiting till summer for new signings. Exactly. That's what we are waiting for. We could have done a lot of things, Shishir bhai. Ruben Neves for 30 million is one of the things we could have done, but we chose not to do it. So, Vedant says, even if Dembele is free, his health insurance will be... That's the comment of the day so far. That's a brilliant one, Vedant bhai. Vedant says, even if Dembele is free, his health insurance will be, would be 20 million at least. That's a great one. Pranavai says, yeah, when we look at the fee for the players which other clubs sign and the fee which we have to pay, it's absolutely hilarious. In terms of Zakaria, it's obviously same for everyone because he was a free agent in 6 months, but we didn't even try. And as Willu Boy said, as we all know, to be honest, that it's going to be in the summer. We are waiting for the summer. Trippier is a very good signing for Newcastle, in my opinion. Vedant bhai, that guy can cover left back, right back as well, even if Newcastle are playing 3 at the back. So वही बोल रहा हूँ चिराग भाई, that's what the thinking of our board, Now what has Ornstein come up with? Yeah, looking at it. Ornstein with something special, something sensational. Alright, so Lingard stays, guys. Lingard stays. Ornstein confirmed it just now. Lingard stays, he is not going anywhere. United has rejected the move. He is not going anywhere. Luber is asking preferred starting 11 for Man United. De Gea, Dalot, Lindelof, Varane. On the left, I would love to go with Luke Shaw. In the midfield, Pogba, Fred or McTominay, anyone will do. On the right, Sancho, left, Rashford, then Bruno, and then Ronaldo. Typical United. Saksham bhai. I was 100% sure that that's going to happen, to be honest. Yep, 5 hours, 7 minutes to go. I don't know whether I can last that long on the stream, but it's something I'm willing to try, to be honest. It's my first time, so obviously I am very, very excited. Let's see how that goes. I won't mind that. He is going out in the summer for free anyway, so now that he is going to stay for 6 months with us, I would love to see him perform. Shriraj bhai, you have come up with, you know, Vedant's comment for the day is out of the window now. Shriraj bhai says Pogba Lingard are like new signings. Brilliant. Brilliant one, Shriraj bhai. Shriraj says I can expect at least 3, not the result we wanted every month. What else to say? What else to say, Chirag bhai? He cannot progress the ball more than Lindelof, Bluebird, to be honest. But yeah, if Maguire is there in the playing 11, I don't mind. I just want his confidence back as a player. As a captain, he's not going to make it. We all know. But as a player, I want him to improve. Pogba is looking for options. Pranav bhaiya. In the summer, obviously, if someone decides to bid for Pogba at this point of time, they will have to pay a fee. So Pogba is looking for options in the summer, looking for a hefty paycheck. That's why he is still here. Shishir is asking thoughts on Wayne Rooney's management. I think so far exceptional. Beyond any imagination. He is doing a job. If he can keep Derby safe after what they have been through, I think that would be one of the achievements of the decade. Without a doubt, if he can keep them safe. Lindelof's ball progression is absolutely brilliant. Blue Boy, and his passes, his long passes, the way he can bypass any midfield in the world, that's absolutely brilliant. Rohit Bhai says, when will Maguire become? He's not going to be becoming VVD. I feel the same way. Bruno should be our captain, Sumit Bhai. Chirag says, Bruno said in his interview that being the captain, obviously, Chirag Bhai, we have talked about the captaincy. Many people want Ronaldo as the captain, but my choice is definitely Bruno Fernandes. Absolutely. He's brilliant, Sumit Bhai. He's brilliant in every way. So I think DDC De Gea's contract, I think he's still got 2 years left on the contract after this season. So I think that would be it for De Gea, because he is in brilliant form, but he is not a modern keeper. We all know that. We all absolutely love him, but if we have to play the type of football that other teams are playing around us, I think after 2 years, he will be on the bench most probably, or might leave the club. So let's see. We will be having a more clear picture next season when he is into his second last year of the contract. So Pranabhaya says, Vaza, I would still want him for 2 years. I don't want him to come at United, Pranav Bhaiya, I don't want to get abused like Ole got abused. So I want our legends to stay away from our management, to be honest. Exactly, Chirag bhai. Exactly. That's what I am saying. That his ball progression is absolutely brilliant. Talking about Lindelof. Saksham says we are paying Lingard for him. That's how rotten we are at this point of time. That's how rotten we are at this point of time, Saksham bhai. So I have seen our players getting so much hate on social media. Hate is something that keeps people going these days. So even when you talk about the Greenwood situation as well as the other things, when we lose a result, the abuse those players get, the racial abuse, it's just too much for anyone to handle at this point of time. So now that we are having 5 hours to go into the window, closure of the window. So whatever gossip is there, we will definitely be talking about the gossips as well. Dembele to Chelsea. It might happen, it might not. Alisson, I do see that it will all come down to, even we will be linked. Even we will be linked. I have absolutely no doubt about that. We will be linked as well. Let's see. Any team in the UCL can win it. You know, Blue Boy, anyone in the UCL can win it. The point is, you never know. We might get a good fixture if we are, if we manage to beat Atletico. So you never know. You never know. Saksham says Pogba was abused for posting a pic. As I said, Saksham bhai, always those elements there. Always those elements there. So Donny's move is official. Donny's move is official, Chirag bhai. He is out there all known. Shishir is asking, will United try to sell Van Bissaka in upcoming transfer window? I don't think so. Shishir bhai, I don't think so. We also have to look at the options if there is options available or not. So I don't think we are looking to sell Van Bissaka just yet. Actually, I think I don't think Chelsea would want to bring in someone with injury issues. Chelsea's case is similar to us at this point of time, Chirag bhai. So let's see how that goes. He is going to stay at United. Lingard is not going anywhere, guys. So it says AWB will improve. I feel the way Shaw improved. That's the thing. When we talk about Shaw and Telles, there is obviously experience as well. So in terms of Dalot and Van Bissaka, they are similar age. So let's see how that goes. Absolutely, waiting for the Atletico game, to be honest, Nikhil bhai. It's going to be a huge game. And Ronaldo against Atletico. This is something I'm really looking forward to see. So let's see how that goes. I think they have signed him on permanent basis. That's why I said, Ronaldo versus Atleti is going to be absolutely brilliant. They already signed Newcastle. Newcastle already signed Matt Target, Allison, and I think it's a permanent deal for 20 million. I think it's a permanent deal. Romano broke it hours back, Allison. Sky Sports, I guess, is slow in this regard. Romano broke the news hours before. All right, they might have been talking about a loan fee later, permanent deal later, but yeah, the number of tweets Romano is going to make today is, yeah, he just officially tweeted, but he has already tweeted about Matt Target to Newcastle before as well, a few hours back. So guys, you must be knowing about Roman Burki, the Dortmund keeper. What has happened exactly with him? He was considered the main man for Dortmund, and now they have gone with a younger keeper, and Burki is on the transfer market. He doesn't even make the game match day sports. So if someone knows about the story behind him, behind his prepared departure from the club, if anyone knows on anything, enlighten me as well, because I was in the loop about, I just thought that he is injured in the beginning of the season, but after that he just never made it back. never made it back. So that's baffling. Okay, all right, Vedant bhai, because I have absolutely no idea what's going on with Burki, because he was considered, the man in the goalpost for Dortmund for years to come. So that's a permanent deal. That's a permanent deal. Dele Alli to Everton is permanent, Chirag bhai. So he's asking, is anyone coming? No, Sukhi bhai. In terms of United, no one is coming. And as it looks like, we are done with the window. Donny, Martial, Ahmad on loan, and we are not getting anyone. We are not getting anyone. Yep, he is going to stay. He is going to stay. Hopefully, Anish bhai, hopefully. Hopefully Anish bhai. Now we all want him scoring. So exactly, Sumit bhai, we were going to make sure that our squad is a bit short. We have lot of players. We have a bloated squad. So Surety will be there, Vedant bhai. And apart from these two guys, I don't see anyone. Mejbri as well as Surety. That's it. McNeil is not physical enough to just come back. Even Surety is not fit, but he is playing above the age groups throughout his career, so he is a bit tough. But yeah, apart from Hannibal and Shoretiere, I don't see anyone making up from the under 21 squad. I am very happy about the loan deals that we have done for the youngsters. Gardner, brilliant loan deal. Mengi, so Ethan Laird. So these are the guys I'm really. Chirag, we're too early to say they are going to finish top 10. These are the players they have from before. They are just making, two signings. So let's see how that goes. It's about fitting in those players. Even at the beginning of the season, even people were talking about we also challenging for the title, but the players form, the fitness, lot of things are going to be taken into consideration. Yeah, yeah, Srinidhi bhai. I told you he is not going. He is not going. Kenny, we talked about it. No one was going to come. No one was going to come. Not every Portuguese player that gets signed turns up like Bruno or Ronaldo. But yeah, Gumares is someone that is very very talented. In this midfield, where are we going to play Gumares, Vedant bhai? So spending 40 million on another guy whom we might not play week in week out was not going to make sense. So that's the thing at this point of time. Yes, Nike have cancelled the sponsorship of Mason Greenwood. Exactly, we need a CDM. That's the position we definitely need. So we were never in for Alvarez. Kenny, we were never in for Alvarez. I have been saying this for entire month. We were never in for Alvarez. It was all agents' noise. They wanted to milk anyone who was even trying to keep an eye on Alvarez. So they, made sure that obviously United are the team. United is the team where when you link anyone to United, the price, the popularity, all of a sudden shoots up. So our looking at our history with the South American players, and he is coming from River Plate, so he might be a good signing, but let's see how that goes. All right, so I was not expecting it, Ron, but thanks a lot. This is the first time I have got a super chat on a live stream apart from the watch along. So thanks a lot, Ron bhai. Shiraz says we can create a good starting 11 with our players. Hopefully there is no injury to midfielders. Now we are, on hope, Shiraz bhai. Now we are on hope. Exactly, Shiraz bhai. Exactly, Anish bhai. If I was not in, if I was not in India and if I was playing football, you never know. You never know. Even I would have got linked with United. You never know. Kenny says City may also sign Haaland in the summer. I don't think Haaland is going to City. Personally speaking, I don't think he is coming to United either. I think he is going to Real Madrid. I think he is Real Madrid bound. And when Papa Perez comes calling with a fat paycheck, and he is one character who knows how to deal with people like Raiola. So I think that's a match made in heaven. So Haaland and Mbappe to Real Madrid in the summer, that you know Real Madrid fans are absolutely going berserk, and you have all the rights to. Madrid fans can be happy, they can celebrate. Obviously, nothing is official, so obviously Mbappe is going on a free transfer, Sumit bhai, and 100 million for 100 million for Mbappe, adding the fees for Raiola. So it's going to be, it's going to be very much possible for Real Madrid. Ron bhai, Lingard is staying. It's confirmed Lingard is staying. Lingard is not going anywhere. Lingard is staying. Vedant says we can be happy as well because Barcelona will get battered for sure. For sure. You know, if they get Haaland and Mbappe in the summer, Barcelona are in for a beating. Anish Bhai says if City win UCL this time, answers might be Anish Bhai, but at looking by the looks of it at this point of time, more like Madrid. But as I said, football is funny at times. All of a sudden Glazers be like, all right, 35 million to Raiola, and Raiola will be like, all right, Haaland is your player. So you never know. You never know in football. Rangers, has made two really good loan signings, Kenny. First Ahmad and now Ramsey. So, they are looking to get back their they are looking to defend their title. They are a bit behind in the race after Celtic, so let's see how that goes. Can you? I won't jinx it. I won't jinx it. Hopefully that happens. Nice one, Himang Bhai. Nice one. Himang Bhai says United in January. Players buy करना मेरा expertise नहीं है. I'm out. That's a Twitter. That's definitely coming from Twitter, Chirag bhai. That's definitely coming from Twitter. City are no fools. City are no fools. They were desperate for a striker in the summer, and they made a bid of 160 million. But now that's not going to happen again. Not going to happen again. No, no, Shishir bhai, no. Another English talent, and they will ask for 65, 70 million for Calvert-Lewin. So makes no sense. And this is just terminate Lingard contract and bring. If we were that efficient, we would have done wonders in the window, but we are not. So, all right, do it, Chirag bhai, before someone else snaps your tweet. So, Shiraz bhai, chalo, good night. Thanks a lot, Shiraz bhai, for joining. Anish bhai is asking one player you think United should move for someone to replace. I think Ahmad will be back. And now if Greenwood remains out of the picture, if his contract is terminated or he never plays for United again, I think Ahmad is definitely going to come back and take his place behind Sancho. So I don't think we are going to invest in that position. I think Ahmad will just come back in and he will be a regular. Alright, I missed Vedant Bhai's comment. Vedant Bhai said, surprise. Obviously, he is not playing for United. Imagine if Grealish had a spell like he has at this point of time with City. If he had that spell with United, imagine the banter and the abuse and, the criticism, the scrutiny he was going to face from the English media. Just because he's not playing for United, everyone is keeping, their lips tight. So, Kenny, I think the board, at this point of time, the board is just looking to appoint someone in the summer. Apart from that, they are not looking for anything else. So, striker is something we definitely need, Shishir. You know, sorry guys. Uh, Apart from Stadium, as I said, striker is something we definitely need. We will be without, you know, we will be without Cavani next season. We don't know about the future of Martial. Ronaldo is turning 37. He will be. So we definitely need a striker. Luca is saying United isn't interested in Usman Dembele. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, Luca. You know. Exactly, Anish, bhai, exactly. That's what happens when you are the biggest club in England. So I think one season, Kenny, if we get Champions League, he stays for the next season. And if we don't get the Champions League, I think he will go next season. So let's see. Bye, Amit bhai. Good night and stay safe. See, this is I can't even think what the. Simeone is a great manager. Simeone is a great manager, Sinidhi. There is absolutely no doubt about Simeone's quality. And if people are thinking that we are going to have an easy game against Atletico just because they are defensive side, they are in for a shock. PSG are trying from the start. PSG are trying from the start, Luca. But you know, I think it's just the noise. Barcelona is definitely looking to get Aubameyang at the club at this point of time. So let's see how that goes. Like majority of the United fans run by wants Ten Hag, to be honest. Can you say which other team is left? I think he will go to MLS. Kenny, I think he will move to a fat paycheck to MLS because that's the place where he can still, imagine if imagine if a club like Atlanta United or a club like Seattle Sounders end up signing Ronaldo. These clubs get lot of fans week in week out. Around 40,000 attendance. So and they have a stadium of around 60,000. So these teams, if any one of those teams can get Ronaldo, even Miami United, Inter Miami is there. So Beckham's team, you never know. Exactly, Sinidhi. He is going to stay. He is going to stay. You have to look at the age as well, Kenny. You have to look at the age as well. It's not like he is going to play in MLS at the age of 27. We are waiting for the new manager, Luca. We are waiting for the new manager. That's why we are not signing anyone. That's our stance at this point of time. I won't say impossible, Kenny, in any scenario in football. You never know. Who was thinking that Insigne at this age will move to MLS. That was a shock. That was a shock. So he has said it, but you never know. As I said, football is very, very unpredictable. Trinity. Jack says, imagine arrogance of our board not to even try to sign one player. This board is making United destined for failure in the second half of the season, Jack. we may end up on missing the Champions League, and then this board will go berserk. Luka, after at the age of 37, you never know. At the age of 37, he won't have many options. He won't have many options. So I think his European adventure will definitely come to end with United, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but let's see. Viradi Singh CR7 to Atletico Mohan Bagan. Uh, Mohan's Bagan, the salary of the entire squad for a season will be like Ronaldo's salary for a month. So I don't see Luka PSG signing a 37-year-old, to be very honest. They might do it for, getting more fans to the club, but apart from that, I don't see that happening, to be honest. Very, very tough, Shishir bhai. Very, very tough. He's doing a great job, Kenny. He's doing a great job. He might stay with United for next 2 seasons as well. You never know. We have an option. We have an option of, extending the contract by a year. So let's see. Exactly, Jack. We don't give a F about the fans. All they care about is making sure that they are getting the money. So don't like who, Luca? Are you talking about Ronaldo? Outside Portugal, it's called Sporting Lisbon, Luca. In Portugal, it's called Sporting Club de Portugal. You know, so for outside fans, it's always Sporting Lisbon. For Portuguese fans, it's always Sporting Club de Portugal. Jack says, if I'm the player in dressing room, I would rather chill and collect my money. That even seriously, I can understand from where it's coming on. To be honest, Roman is absolutely brutal when it comes to the success part. He spends money, he wants success. Proper businessman. When we look at the Glazers, I cannot say that they are good businessmen either. If you don't invest, so many United fans don't like him. I don't know. Not much. There are not a lot of United fans which I have seen who don't like him. So obviously there are fans who don't like him, and personally I don't know why. In the summer as well, if someone asked me if you wanted a CDM or Ronaldo, I would have definitely said CDM. So some of the hatred comes from that thing as well, that he wanted to move from Juventus and he got a move over here. So exactly, Kenny, exactly. Box says Mac United will make changes in the summer. Definitely, lot of changes are going to happen in the summer. Exactly, Anish, exactly. Saksham is saying top three best transfer this window by, not only in EPL, all over Europe. All right, top three best transfer window. Top three transfer this window. Number one, Vlahovic to Juventus. Number one, Vlahovic to Juventus. That's unbeatable. Number two, that would be. I will put Kulusevski. Might not be liked by many, but Kulusevski is very, very talented. So and number three, yeah, Zakaria to Juve. You know, Zakaria to Juve. That's number three. That's top three for me, Saksham bhai. No transfer news, Lakshay bhai. No transfer news. I would love to see Ronaldo stay, Luca. I would love to see Ronaldo stay. But if he is threatening the board or the club that if we are not into the Champions League, he will leave, then he can leave. The club never stops for anyone. You know, absolutely Saksham bhai, absolutely Anish bhai. You know, for me, Juventus clear winners of this transfer window in terms of the position they have sorted out and the players they have taken out. And for some good money as well. So imagine taking out someone like Benton Code for 19-20 million. So I think they have done a good business in terms of taking out the players. I have heard Ronaldo talking in a podcast that he might not try in the managerial role. So let's see. Look, at this point of time, everything is rumor. Everything regarding United, 90% of the times is just rumor. Like I said, until Glazers, we cannot. Exactly, Lakshay bhai. Exactly. We all agree on that. Any United player, if they come back as a manager for us, they are going to be hated, abused, everything. So that's why told the same thing about Rooney as well. So I think the same Srinidhi. I think the same. Box says Pogba, Mata, Lingard, Cavani, Grant will leave on free. Ronaldo leave it. Lot of transfers out. By the looks of it, at least 5 to 9 players are going to leave us in the summer transfer window. So, as I said, mass exodus on the way. How we go along in the future will be there for everyone to see. Let's see how that goes. Let's see where he moves. Let's see where he moves. He might retire at United. So, let's see. It's football, everything is so unpredictable. Every time we try to rebuild, and every club who tries to rebuild, they try to make sure that they do it in a window or two. Here we take 3-4 windows, not 3-4 windows, 3-4 years, and in the end, by the time we are close to the target, that target either you know stays put, or we have to overpay. So FA Cup is very very likely, Kenny, but apart from that, nothing. With owners like Glazers, if you are thinking that we can rebuild in a summer, Srinidhi bhai, I think you are in for a huge disappointment. You know, and box, we all know we are not going to make five signings. Five signings, and the caliber of signings that we want will take around 200-250 million. It's not going to happen. And Maguire, Lindelof, they are not going anywhere. I'm more than happy to see Lindelof starting for us week in, week out. Maguire is a good player, he's just not a captaincy material. So you just cannot put everyone out of the club. Most overrated, definitely Grealish. He was never worth 100 million. He was good for a team like Villa, but just because he get fouled the most, you decided to pay 100 million for Grealish. So for me, Grealish is most overrated at this point of time. Most underrated, I think that's going to be, most underrated at this point of time is definitely going to be Fabinho. You know, that signing I really wanted at United, and Fabinho is very very underrated, very very underrated. That guy keeps on doing his job week in week out. So Fabinho is someone who's very very underrated in my opinion. I won't say a waste. I won't say a waste, Kenny. Yeah, captaincy is total waste. Maguire never asked for 80 million, so comparing him with the price is not logical, to be honest, because it was us who decided to pay, so we are the fools. And obviously, when you are going for English signings, you know, when you go for English signings, you are going to overpay. You are going to overpay. Box, everything with us is like 2 or 3 steps behind. We are like 7, 8 years behind Liverpool and City, the way we are going at this point of time. So exactly, exactly, Saksham bhai. Everything around this club at this point of time is shocking. So you know, 50. We I was when Maguire was linked with us. That was the price I was quoting as well. That 40 to 45 million. Not even 55. 40 to 45 million for Maguire would have been decent. Because you are coming from Leicester, but then we were so desperate at that point of time that, and City got someone like Diaz for way less than what we paid for Maguire. So, it was going to take at least one season, Kenny. When you are coming from Bundesliga, one season is a must. One season is a must. So, I know Darwin Nunez. Look, I do keep an eye on the players because that's my job basically. I work as a writer, so I do keep an eye on the players. Darwin Nunez, I have seen him perform. I think he's a brilliant player. But I think West Ham is the team who's interested in Nunez at this point of time. So let's see how that goes. West Ham scouting in the recent years has improved as well. So let's see. Elanga is a competition, Tanmay Bhai, for Rashford. He plays on the left. I think Shoretty will be brought in as the right winger. Now that Ahmad is not there and we are not going to sign anyone. So that was not the summer section, right? No, you deletes transfer happened next season, I think. Our scouting is not bad, Vedant bhai. I will give you an example, guys. I will give you an example about our scouting. Our scouts went to US. They watched Alfonso Davis play. They sent around 10 or 15 reports regarding Alfonso Davis. By the time our clown board members got to have a look at those reports, he signed for Bayern Munich. So our scouts are doing our job, our board members are sleeping, and our owners, let's not talk about the owners, otherwise everyone will start to abuse. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, we signed him in 2019 summer, and Delete went to Juve, I guess, in 2020. So it was next season, in my opinion, because 2019 that was the Champions League run after which lot of players left. All right, my bad. Juve 2016 to 19. All right, even Juventus left, but we were not linked at that point of time. I think we wanted to make him Maguire's partner in the upcoming window. I think 2019 was the time where we were happy because we already had Bailey at that point of time. We wanted someone to complement him, and then at that point of time we also had Lindelof. So when we look at Delete, when we look at Delete, I think we wanted him to be the partners with Maguire. So it was, I guess, 2020 where we started to get linked with him. So Elanga has already stepped up box. Hannibal I am very hopeful of. Ahmad as well. Gardner is the one we are going to keep an eye on. Cancelo Kenny is absolutely class act. You know, class act. Absolutely works. 100 million easy. And it's not going to be long before Delete leaves. Juventus. It's 3 years, and the delete of Ajax. When we look at the delete of Ajax, I think they have, he has not reached his potential, which was expected from him at Juventus. So and now they have, I guess, a Barcelona clause as well, that if Barcelona wants delete, they will have to pay less. So and if I say United should scout more like Fernandes kind of players. Anish, like Fernandes race was on, but we were racing against Tottenham, so we ended up winning. Shishir versus Glazers were trying for an IPL team. They were trying for the IPL team and they made the lowest bid. They made the lowest bid. That's so laughable. Balish, definitely. I think he's the best fullback in the Premier League at this point of time, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yeah, he is not that pacey. He is not that pacey. He struggles against pace, but his positioning is very, very good. And that's what I'm saying, that the expectations that everyone had from Delete, I think he has not reached that level. So all right, guys. So I will ask you guys one question. That obviously there are not a lot of people who are going to watch a transfer deadline window. By staying up night, and United are also. So let's see how that goes. Saksham is saying their team got knocked out of the end. That's good. That's best thing that has happened. So let's see how that goes, Saksham. Let's see how that goes. Anish bhai, jobless people ignore. Did you see me taking the name? Did you see me taking the name, Anish bhai? These clowns keep on coming. Don't worry. Let them come. Let them come. The more we talk about them, the more they are going to, reply back or anything. Just let them be. It's already midnight, guys. So transfer window is still going to go for 4.5 hours, but I don't think. I was expecting to be honest. Uh, Honestly, I was hoping that more people will be interested. But yeah, I can relate that United are not going to sign anyone. So at this point of time, it's not looking likely. Still 4 hours to go. You never know what happens or not. But let's see. We'll keep this for a while, and after that, I will end this. All right. So the next. Good night, Shishir. Thanks a lot for joining. It was great to have you out here. So exactly, Alison. We are not doing anything, so I don't think that would make any sense to stay awake till 4:30. 4.5 hours to go. So I would rather go and have some sleep. So always GGM by. And if I say honestly, I feel we could make a panic buy, and that buy turned out to be good. That buy turned out to be good on each buy, but in this window, I don't see much happening. So thanks a lot, guys, for joining. And as I said, if something comes up, I will put up a shot or something like that. But at this point of time, I will just take your leave. And since nothing is happening, we all know that nothing is going to happen in terms of United. So whoever joined, thanks a lot, and we will see each other very very soon. We also have our game coming up, so thanks a lot Anish bhai for joining. Thanks a lot Saksham bhai for joining. Whatever the claims are, whatever the claims are, Saksham bhai, we all know what has gone through with this club. So Alison says, I feel sorry for the reporters standing outside OT. That's their job, Alison. You have to grind for everything. So good night, Saksham bhai. Good night, guys. Thanks a lot for joining, and stay safe. Spend some time with your families, and GGMU all the time. And hopefully, if something comes up in the next few hours, we will see each other tomorrow. Take care and stay safe.